Alright YouTube, James here with the Buscemi Family Channel. Today's video is going to be about 10 things that I cannot live without. I searched my life high and low, and I looked across all metrics of my life. Material items, relationships, emotional, professional, and I came up with 10 things that I simply cannot live without, and I'm gonna bring them to you today. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for the support of the Buscemi Family Channel. Check it out. All right, YouTube, first and foremost on my list, and this is in no particular order, my Jura E8 coffee maker. This thing is an absolute gem in my life. It's the first thing that I think about in the morning, and really, if I'm being honest, this is what I think about before I go to bed, because when I wake up, this is what I'm reaching for. Look at that prize of a coffee maker. This thing is simply spectacular. I cannot live without it. In fact, I'm gonna make a cup right now. It is one of the best coffee makers I've ever seen in my life. So far as coffee makers go, this is the best coffee maker on the market, and it is simply fantastic. You can make cappuccinos, you can make lattes, you can make black coffee, espresso, you could do it all. And I need this thing in my life. All right, YouTube, the second thing on my list, and it's a little windy here today in South Florida, but the second thing on my list is my home gym. I was an athlete in my youth. I was a soccer player. When my soccer career ended, I knew that I needed a physical outlet. I've also made no secret, if you really watch deeply in my videos, that I know that I have generalized anxiety disorder, and the way that I'm able to get my anxieties out, to really start the day in a fantastic fashion, to just feel good, is to work out. So my home gym, which is in my garage, I'm gonna show you now, really is an essential necessity in my life. First, I got my adjustable dumbbells, Power Block EXP adjustable dumbbells. These dumbbells go from 0 to 90 and have little increments in between. I have videos on this, I'll put them in the description. An amazing product that I've used for years and would recommend it to anyone. I got a bench. The bench goes incline, decline, flat. It does everything that you need it to do. I have a power tower. This power tower, you could do dips, you could do ab exercises, you could do pull-ups with multiple grips. If you got these bands, you could do any type of pulling exercise, including triceps. My rower, my reality rower. I get on here and I'm able to row for days. I got the kettlebells if I need them. We got this thing right here. I have no idea what it does, but it's one of those things that my wife bought that she never used ever, but we love her. I have everything I need to keep my mental and physical health in my home garage. All right, YouTube, the third item on my list of items I cannot live without is my GoPro 7. This camera is everything. It has been with me for the entirety of my YouTube channel. I have literally shot 99.9% of YouTube videos on this camera. I have a light that goes with it. I capture all of the memories of my family on this. By now, they probably have GoPro 12 or 13 or who knows, but I have been with the 7 for years now, and it has been my trusty friend as I maneuver through YouTube and get to a reputable channel. All right, YouTube, the next item on my list is in my master bedroom. Let's take a look. So welcome to my master bathroom. That's my wife's side, that's my side, that's the tub. But the next item on my list is in the master toilet closet. And there she is, the Toto washlet. This item is fantastic. Before you have a washlet, you don't even know how good one is. And then you get one and you understand why people have a bidet. What the Toto washlet is, guys, it's a retrofitted bidet. The toilet comes as is. You go ahead and buy the Toto washlet and you have a plumber install it. There's a water line back there. You do need electricity because it's an electric unit, and that is plugged in back here, and it has a remote control that has many different settings, including settings for the male, settings for the female, an air dryer. The wand that comes out of here can go back and forth. It could pulse. You could increase the pressure, decrease the pressure. If you want to have the best shit of your life, the Toto Washlet Bidet is the best product out there on the market. Love this product. All right, guys, the next item on my list, the stock market. I got into an argument with a gentleman on Facebook at one point or another because he was telling me that the stock market is just for rich people. I completely and utterly beg to differ. If you are not investing in the stock market, I don't care if you have $10, I don't care if you have $2 million, you should be investing your money in the stock market. You should be learning as much as you possibly can about the stock market. It was like, until I turned 40, I didn't even think twice about the stock market. Yeah, I had 401ks with work and I invested my money with someone, but until my 40s, I said, what? People are making money on the stock market left and right like crazy. Why am I not in the stock market? And I decided to get involved and to learn as much as I possibly can about the stock market. So invest at your own risk. However, if you are not investing your money in the stock market, you're literally losing. It is not for rich people. It is for all people. Invest your money in the stock market, learn about an industry, learn about a particular company, research the hell out of it, and invest your money. All right, guys, the next item on my list is a little bit more abstract, a little bit less material. That next item is responsibility. As I've gotten older, I started to think a little bit more. I'm a father, I'm a husband, and I have a tremendous amount of responsibility, right? I have a home, I have a mortgage. Much like many Americans, I cannot live without responsibility. I need it, I want it. Because when I think through what responsibility means, what it means to me is that I'm responsible for things that are bigger than myself. I'm fighting for things beyond me. And that is, to me, the meaning of life. When you really think about what the meaning of life is, it is being responsible for things or people or family that is beyond oneself. And when you have a child, when you have a wife, when you have a household, and you are responsible for things beyond yourself, this gives you meaning. And without it, your life is pretty vapid. I certainly understand that there's people out there that don't want a family, there's people out there that don't want children, and they want to look inward just to themselves. Fine, but for me, being responsible for something gives me meaning and is, for me, my meaning to life. All right, YouTube, the next item on my list is achievement. I simply cannot live without trying to achieve. I've accomplished many things in my life. I've had businesses that have done fantastic. I have businesses that have been mediocre. What I've learned about myself is that I need to constantly be reaching and striving for more. When I really think through what's important in life, if you're not reaching for something bigger, if you're not reaching for something greater, then what is it all about? What does it mean? I will always try to achieve something more than what I'm currently doing. Not because I want more material things, because it's in me to want to achieve more, and I love it. All right, YouTube, the next item on my list is Manchester United. I am a former footballer in my youth, at the university level. That was a great joy in my life. Obviously, I'm a bit older. We all follow sports teams, but my one true athletic joy in terms of a team to follow is Manchester United. The magistry, the history, the tradition, the excellence. I am just unbelievably attracted to this football club. And when they're on TV, I am watching with bated breath. I've watched such players as Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, Ruud van Nistelrooy. I got to watch Ronaldo when he was a kid that came on to Manchester United, and his unbelievable trajectory to excellence and to greatness. And now I've watched them kind of falter a little bit and start to come back up in the most recent times, and it's just been a wonderful joy for me. Manchester United is something I cannot live without. The next item on my list is my little girl, Luna. We just got her maybe a month ago, and very quickly she has entered my heart and become my little baby girl. I love her to bits. Hi, Luna. You're on YouTube. As my children get a little bit older and less cuddly, my 13-year-old certainly doesn't want to cuddle. My 8-year-old Alexander, he's kind of getting to that point where he doesn't want hugs and kisses. So my next best thing is my little girl, Luna. Okay, here she is. We took her out today, we ran her around, and she is just an absolute joy to our family. My wife, who doesn't even like dogs, has become a Luna lover. She's been such an amazing addition to our family, and we're just so pleased. She brings us so much joy. All right, guys, so the last thing on my list of 10 things I cannot live without is family. There is absolutely no doubt in the world that family is everything. So I got my stepson Joseph right here. My father's visiting from New York right here. And the latest generation, Buscemi, is right back here walking little Luna, who's also part of the family. Family is everything, and it's one of the things I cannot live without. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel.